Bonjour! Welcome to the Johnny R Show. My name is Johnny R. And with me today, the new co-host, my son Jackson Rakes. I don't know where my other co-host, Gichi Gigu, is. That's his Brandon Bolio Lusher, whatever the hell his name is. That's an Indian name I gave him, but he don't like it. But with me today is Beltrami County Commissioner Timothy Sumner. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Who's also my cousin. Because my dad and your grandma are brother and sister, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to know each other pretty well. Watch you grow up when you're breastfeeding. I don't know why I remember that, but that's what I remember, being at Auntie Joe's. Sad.
I'm thirsty.
Thirsty? Well, I didn't bring anything to drink. Should have brought something. So how's it going, Commissioner Sumner? How's the job treating you?
It's going good. Things are busy. You know, it's pretty time-consuming.
Yeah.
You know, I always wondered, you know, why I never seen our county commissioner, but I think I have a good idea why.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pretty busy job. You know, some days I got 2-3 meetings a day. You know, some days or some weeks I don't have meetings at all, so I kind of take advantage of that and stick to my regular 8 to 4 job or 8 to 5. But it's a couple of things that I learned is, you know, there's so much that that we need to know.
Yeah.
You know, my learning curve went like skyrocketed. You know, like the first week, like got to know about ditch issues in Grigla, road issues in Washkish.
Yeah.
You know, and then Red Lake. You know, I know there's some issues with the Redby office closing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and out of home placements, foster care. So there's kind of keep well tuned with a lot of various issues. Not only that, but went to St. Paul a couple of times to try to secure some money for roads, county roads, and veterans home in northern Minnesota. So that was just wear several hats throughout the day when you're doing the work.
So when you first got in there, were you like giving an assistant or somebody to help you show you the ropes, or you just throwing right in the fire?
Yeah, just throwing right in the fire. It's, you know, but I think we have a good county board that's been helpful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with a lot of the things that I had questions about, and you know, that experience on the board has helped a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So at first, you know, I think they were a little hesitant to work with me because I'm the young guy, the new guy, you know. But they come around, you know. I think so it's pretty interesting how it works. I mean, county government is a lot different than tribal politics. So it's I like it though. You know, I don't know if it's something that I'll be doing for a long time or not. You know, we'll see.
I suppose that's one of the more underappreciated jobs, huh?
Well, there is some appreciation. No, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You know, but it's one of the jobs that a lot of people really don't really seek.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was only 2 candidates in District 4.
Yeah.
In the other 2 elections, they were unopposed. So I'm not too sure if anybody really has the desire to you know, see public service in the county board. You know, hopefully that will change. You know, just been in contact with the chair of Next Generation, which is a project within the National Association of Counties. That's for young public officials. So it's good to know that I'm not the young, or I don't know if I am the youngest,
Yeah.
but that there are young leaders out there that want to contribute, to society and help with some of the issues. Speaking of young, I think I might be. Well, I am the youngest one on the board, but I haven't met anybody. We're out at the Minnesota Counties Association that is younger than me, so I think people don't really take me serious because of my age, but I think I've been around the block a few times, the political arena, to really know what's going on. I'm a fast learner, so I think doing an all right job. For being thrown in a fire.
Yeah, I really had no idea what your job really does. I used to work with when I worked at the homeless shelter in Red Lake. We'd have meetings with the county board, and just I never really got an idea of the kind of work they do.
Yeah.
Until I read all your literature and stuff like that, and so I kind of got an idea now. But
Yeah.
it's like not many people talk about it because they don't really. It's not really an upfront.
Yeah.
Upfront.
Well, I don't think people really talk about it because it's not too controversial.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not sexy.
Yeah.
Not as sexy as tribal politics,
Yeah.
especially around here. So you got any more aspirations after this? Are you looking forward yet? Or
No, I'm just taking this, taking my time with this. I've always thought about tribal politics, but I guess if time comes. I'm happy with what I'm doing now. But speaking of tribal politics, it's just around the corner.
Yeah.
Can almost.
Most exciting time in Red Lake.
Yeah, it seems like Red Lake always has election year every year.
Yeah.
Federal, state, tribal. You always see campaign signs around.
Yeah. Well, they're bad for the environment. I remember when I ran my 2 times, I used plywood so I could burn it. I wasn't wasting my plastic stuff like some of you guys out there. Shame on you. It's no good, man.
Well, I think I'm guilty as charged.
But yours is biodegradable. I felt the texture of that, and so you're okay. You're the only one. But yeah, I had a couple unsuccessful bids in the tribal council. Back then I thought I knew it all. I thought, all right, I know enough. I'll check it out. I didn't. I'm still learning stuff that I didn't know was out there.
Yeah, well, see, the thing, I don't think you would know unless you really tried, and really got involved. Because you see a lot of people throwing their names in the hat, and I think that's a good experience because you develop that awareness of what's going on in your community, and within the tribe. It's a different experience.
Right now, I just figured, so many things are out of my control. Even if I was like in a position of tribal council, there's only so much I could do, even if I was there. So I stay close to home. Make sure my kids are taken care of, well behaved, and not out doing stupid stuff like all these other kids around here. My kids are out there. I know where they are, but sometimes they slip up. Teenagers do. I'm just glad they're not out doing what I used to do at that age, man. I mean, I'm just kidding, Mom. I was a good boy.
Just never got caught.
There it is. Never got caught. I'm be in so much trouble now. My mom's gonna spank me and ground me now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got married, 3 months ago, huh?
Yeah, I think it's been about Yeah, 3 months.
3 months ago.
Yeah, had I known that it was this fun, I would have got married sooner.
Yeah. Be 13 years for me in August.
Wow, that's
Been together 19 altogether. Oh, a lot of work, a lot of patience, but
so.
it's worth it, man.
What's what's the secret?
Patience.
Patience.
Lots of patience. Just sit back and, something comes up, think about it, that'll blow away. She'll admit she's wrong.
Yep.
Just admit you're wrong, and then she'll think, oh, maybe I was wrong, but he was right. But I won't tell him. I'll just
Here's that reverse psychology.
Jedi mind trick, man. That's the secret.
So I hear you have a sponsor now.
Yeah, we got right now we have T-shirts being made up for the Jonny R Show. Joe Tallchief and Charity Prentice Pemberton at Red Lake Nation News.
That's good.
Not Red Lake Net News, Red Lake Nation News. You know, the tribal, is it newsletter or
newsletter.
newspaper? Yeah. Yeah, they're giving us some money, helping us out, get the word out. Hopefully this, we can turn this into something big someday.
Yeah, this is a pretty neat thing, that you have going on here. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't think of this.
Yeah.
But I don't really have the guts to get up in a camera every day. And
Yeah. It takes a lot of courage.
Yeah.
Once you think about, the way we grew up around here, people, pushing you, sometimes judging you, and that was kind of a learning thing for me.
Yeah.
So grew up in Red Lake, so you faced a lot of tough-minded people trying to push you, and that's the way I thought of it anyway. So helps me get up on stage and just talk shit all day, every day.
Well, speaking of stage, how is the comedy gigs coming along?
They're slowly coming around, man. Even the big names, the ones in native comedy, for some reason they don't have shows lined up every weekend. You'd think they would with all the tribal casinos around here, but for some reason they're not booking the native comedians, but just right now I'm trying to hit the open mics in the cities and Fargo Moorhead area, just to get the name out there.
Yeah.
I got a couple contacts and I'm trying to get going, but shows are come up once every month.
So, do you see is there a huge difference in native comedy than mainstream, or is it what's the similarities?
It's there's a big difference. It's the audiences, really. You got white people going to see white people, and colored people going to see the colored comedians and all that, and somebody they can relate to. Being that Native Americans there's only 4 million in the world or in the country, and people want to have somebody that'll bring in the audience. And then if they put Native American comedians out there, not many people want to come see it because they can't relate to us. But when they do, they love us. When they see us out there, the European Americans, they love some native comedy.
Yeah, native jokes.
Yeah, but I had a show in Cass Lake last week, man. I think that was probably my best performance ever. It was just, I had no restrictions, because usually when I go somewhere, try to keep it PG. PG. We got a lot of kids out there. I don't do that. It's just the way I talk, man. Even my kids, they hear a little, slip ups every now and then. I don't talk dirty or nasty or anything. It's just growing up around Red Lake, you see a lot of stuff, hear a lot of stuff, and it's the way it comes out, man.
So what made you get into this? I mean, what was your inspiration, or did you look up to somebody that was funny, or?
Well, when I was growing up, I had my Uncle Joe Roberts. Late Uncle Joe Roberts, he died about 2002, but he was probably the main influence on me growing up, because he was probably like the funniest guy I've ever known. He's constantly talking, hey man, that's my money, what are you doing? But yeah, I was watching him, listening to him all the time, and then I come to a point where my stepdad, he brought a lot of Eddie Murphy and George Carlin tapes.
Yeah.
So I used to sneak listening to those. And I just thought of, you hear the crowd response, and that's
Yeah.
And that came to about when I was late 20s. There was a showcase at BSU for Native Americans, dancing, singing, whatever. And so I thought, shit, man, this is my chance. I'll check it out, see how it goes. And, my first jokes, they were all right, but, it was enough to inspire me. So then I pestering the res dog over there at the casino. Hey, man, come on, give me a chance. I'm ready, man. Well, we don't have nothing lined up yet. A few months later, all right, we got you signed up for Native American Comedy Fest, and I had nothing of it,
That's good.
Came a couple weeks into it, or before the show, and I was thinking, oh, man, this is happening. And it still didn't really hit. But once I got on the stage, holy shit. It's either sink or swim, and I think I did pretty good. And I just got the what is it? What are you doing? I got the fever after that,
Yeah.
And I started going out, trying to get some more shows, open mics, and got a little reputation as I don't know, whatever my reputation is there. Actually, I got kicked out of the casino that first time.
Oh, yeah? What'd you do? What'd you say?
Something I wasn't supposed to be doing. Any other casino? Well, I guess you can't do that in casinos either, but I took some in my hotel room, and I wasn't supposed to do that. I figured I had my rock star moments, and shit, I just come off stage, man. They let me do what I want. They didn't. I got a 6-month ban from there. And then Gary gives me, I got an email from Gary, and he said, well, it looks like your ban is up March 14th. I got a show coming up March 20th. You want in again? So I'll do it again. So, yeah, I'm just trying. We'll go wait in the car, and I'll be right there. Okay. But, yes, we will when we're done here. But yeah, that's pretty much my story there. About 5 minutes. Go right
Well,
you're gonna lose it.
hopefully with all your hard work and the time commitments that you're putting into this, it'll pay off.
Yeah, it is a lot of hard work, man.
Nothing good comes overnight.
Yeah.
Got to work hard for the things that you want.
That's the thing, starting out, you go to a lot of shows where you don't get paid. I've been going to the cities for 3 minutes a stage, no money. Plus gas was like around $4 a mile or $4 a gallon there. That was tough. And I went over to Bismarck, did a show with the homie Tatanka Means. He gave me the shirt, and he gave me some gas money, and go out and see Tiger Eyes. He's in that movie.
Oh, okay.
It's on demand on PBTV. Order it. It's like $7, but it's worth it. It's a really good movie. What's up, Tatanka Means? But yeah, going out to shows with no money, it's tough, man. But it's getting the learning experience. One of my favorite jokes is I go out to shows for little or no money, and I once went down to Sioux Falls, South Dakota for $40, free Pabst Blue Ribbon beer and wicked beer shits. True story, man. Did a show with Night Shield down there, and I got a little wild over there. Nobody heard me on stage, but I didn't care. I was just being on stage. Bunch of Lakota in the audience. I had my Lakota jokes. They didn't like it too much, but they didn't beat me up.
Oh, you made it back.
I made it home. Yes, a little bit. Go right by the car. Go grab your guns over there. Oh, you did.